Good day, everybody. Since it's such a cold day out here, I figured we'd go with the meal cold weather. Menu number 2, chicken spicy Oriental with rice. This was packed by the Warner Company, and we'll get a date code once we open it up. Let's see what's inside. This one does have the peelable seal, so let's try our luck. I'm not usually too good at these. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Nice. Okay, let's get it spread out. Alright, here we have it. Here's our tropical fruit flavored punch here with no fruit juice added. A nut raisin mix, and I think these are all dated 18, so that's pretty sweet. 8102, so this is early, mid 2018, so this is a nice fresh one. And we got some cranberries sliced. Also 8120. Normal spoon. Accessory pack here with our coffee, mint gum, little butt ration, moist towelette, sugar, matches, and probably salt as well. And here's our freeze-dried main from Mountain House. These are kind of hard to read, but it does say Oriental style spicy chicken with vegetables and rice. And then last is our apple cinnamon first strike bar. These things are awesome. And this is once again 2018. Nice and fresh. Let's eat. Okay, and these don't have any tear notches, so I tend to just use a little scissor like this, or, you know, you can even just do a knife, of course. So you can hear the air rushing out of there. Nice freeze-dried vacuum pack. Good mix of stuff. See the rice, the chicken, green beans, carrots. Looks like a little bit of mushroom too. Yep. Let me check out how much water this calls for. Got some on the stove right now heating up, so we'll pour it in. In the meantime, let's get the other stuff out. Got our first strike bar. These things are awesome. Probably one of the best energy bars I've ever had. Even the commercial ones aren't as good as this. And our sliced cranberries. These all have nice tear notches, makes it easy. These look a lot better than the cranberries osmotic. Those I really don't like, but these look nice and freeze-dried. Nice and dehydrated, I'm sorry. And then our nut raisin mix. Tear notches on this as well, also makes it easy. This has our chocolate-coated discs, which are just fake M&Ms. In Canada, they call those Smarties. But these are just generic. I'm guessing that's just to save some money. Alright, let's go get some hot water into this thing and rehydrate it. And let's get a cup of coffee going. We got our Bill's Brew. 1 pack sugar. Uh-oh. And 1 pack of whitener. And we're going to set this to 4 ounces because I like it good and strong. Also, I didn't mention that this accessory pack did contain a hot sauce. And I did put in our recommended 12 ounces of water into our fruit punch in our little shake bag here. And get it out into a glass. Nice artificial red color. I think that needs additional stir. It looks like there's a little bit of chunk in here, which is shocking. Alright. Now let's grab the hot water for that main. And it does call for 16 ounces of water. I got that right here. But that seems like a whole lot. Typically I do about 2 ounces less than it asks for. And you can always add a little bit extra in later on if you have to. Alright, so that's about 12 ounces in there right now. Let's get out our spoon. Get the corners. It's got a pretty nice smell to it. Good teriyaki soy type smell. Yeah, and I can already tell it's going to need a touch more just to get that rice and chicken rehydrated. The only problems I've ever had with these was the chicken not fully rehydrating, so you kind of bite into some dry pieces. But yeah, just a touch more. Just a touch more hot water and we should be all set. Give that a stir, and then we'll seal it up and let it sit for 10 minutes.
Can you open this?
I couldn't find a clip for the bag, but I did find a rubber band, so that seems to be working just fine. We're at about 4 minutes right now, so got about 6 minutes to go. So we have some time to eat our snacks and try our red dye number 304. High C fruit punch, can't beat that. Let's break off some of this. This is so good. Yeah, nice crisp rice in there. These things are incredibly good. I'm kind of shocked as to how good they are. Because, you know, if you guys have ever had power bars, it tastes like you're eating flour. And it's just, they're horrible. But these have great texture, great flavor, perfect sweetness, and good nutrition. Can't beat that when you're on the hike. Little mix of stuff too. Got almonds, peanuts, looks like some walnuts in there, your raisins, and your candy coated discs. Good stuff. So it's been sitting in the bag for about 12 minutes now, 12-15 minutes. Looks good, nice and rehydrated. So let's get it out. I'm always amazed by how much food they give you. These things are massive portions. Alright. Looks nice and rehydrated. Tons of rice, vegetables. The chicken is really, really small, so I don't see much of that. But here's a little close-up look of it. Let's give it a try. Perfect amount of water. The mushroom comes through pretty strong. I know that because I really don't like mushrooms all that much. So it tends to be a flavor I pick up on. But perfect, perfect moisture, good amount of water. The 14 ounces was just enough. It doesn't need 16 unless you prefer a bit more soupy. Rice has good texture, not dry, not hard, just the right, consistency for that. Good salt content. Has a bit of sweetness to it. Must be the teriyaki or the soy they put in there. I'm going to try a little touch of this to see if this helps. Alright, let's see. Nathan's in the background there. He's having breakfast. That adds just the right kick. I mean, it's generic hot sauce, but it sure tastes a whole lot like Frank's Red Hot. That might be what it is. It's just in a generic package. Alright, well, I'm going to check on Nathan. I'll be right back to you guys. Hey, I'm back. He was just telling me that he was done with breakfast. So yeah, I had a couple more bites. I am coming across some of the chicken that's not fully rehydrated. It's darn close, but maybe another minute or another touch of water might have helped a little bit. Yeah, some of the chicken's just a little bit underhydrated, but this is great food. Nice sweet teriyaki flavor, and that hot sauce gives it just a little bit of kick to kind of even out the sweetness. Very filling dish. I can see this being really helpful in a cold weather environment. This is actually my first full MCW. I've had plenty of the main entrees, but I've never actually had the full meal. And this doesn't really come with much of a dessert. I guess you can consider the cranberries or the snack mix here. Sounded like a dessert because they do have quite a bit of sugar, and the first strike bar is also loaded with sugar too. But yeah, red dye was okay. Coffee, pretty good. I think it's a lot better than the other stuff. Had good flavor, no acidity, so that's nice. Got our gum left over back here, and a couple more bites of this, but we're all set. Great filling meal, rehydrated fairly well. Chicken was a little bit on the tough side, but another drop of water and maybe a couple more minutes would have helped that. But yeah, gonna finish up this, the snack mix and the cranberries, and the couple of bites left of that first strike bar. And we'll see you next time. Thanks. Okay, so MCW number 2, 2018. Spicy chicken, Oriental style with white rice. Pretty good meal. I would definitely eat it again. Nice and filling, rehydrated well. Good salt content. A little bit of sweet on the sugar. Hot sauce helped a little bit. First strike bar is always good. And the cranberries and the nut mix added a nice little sweet touch to the meal. But yeah, my first MCW. Had plenty of the entrees, but this is my first whole one. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later.